Hi there, welcome to Tuesday's market commentary. We're taking a look here at the S&P 500, which was down about 20 points today. A little bearish day. The Nasdaq down about 35 and the Dow down about 176. So we can see that we were kind of in a downtrend, really sold off here. We all know about the big market sell-off we've had over the past couple of months here. And then we started to rally, started to get some positive news. Things started to look a little better. Started to rally, got up, moved higher. We've got resistance here about 1039. Didn't quite make it all the way to resistance, and then over the last 5 days we've had 4 down days and 1 up day out of the last 5 days. So we're looking a little bearish. You can see that the MACDs are starting to cross back to the downside. So we've got support, let's call it at 840, and resistance still at about 1040 right up and through here. So we are currently pulling back a little with MACDs dropping, so we're going to make it all the way back down to 840. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say that short term I'm a little bearish to neutral. Neutral because we're in this trading range right in through here, inside this trading range, but a little bearish because it does look like we're pulling back with the MACDs kind of crossing, or histograms dropping, and the MACD line is almost ready to come back to the downside. So we're going to call it support at 840 and resistance up around 1040, maybe just a little bit less than that. And currently we're going to be long-term bearish, and short-term we're going to go bearish to neutral because what we're seeing right now on the pullback. All right, let's take a look at the Nasdaq and see how that looks for us. And here's our chart of the Nasdaq. Looking a little bearish as well. We've got support down here at about 1494 and resistance up here at around 1780. Right through about 1780 coming across right in through here. And Nasdaq looks a lot like the S&P 500. You can see that the histogram's starting to drop. MACD line's almost ready to cross back to the downside. So we're looking a little bit more bearish there. Are pulling back here, so I'm going to call this, since we are dropping, we hit this resistance level and we are pulling back, I'm going to call this short-term bearish to neutral because we're pulling back, and really until we drop beneath 1494 I'm not going to go strictly bearish. Until we start to come back up around 1780 I don't want to go bullish. So we're going to call this longer term bearish because we are in a downtrend longer term, and short term we're trading back in this trading range here, so we're going to call it bearish to neutral. Neutral, we're moving slightly sideways, but bearish, we're pulling back within that short-term trend. So hope that helps. Keep an eye on news. We're in earnings seasons right now, and we're getting a lot of different earnings companies, a lot of companies coming out reporting earnings, and a lot of them are pretty bearish right now, which is why you're seeing the market sell off. So keep an eye on news. It does have a tendency to change everything, and I wish you the best going forward.